Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play with me, InfiTech to Let's Play with me, Jason McRae. How you are doing? So, well, sorry for not many episodes since last time. I was busy with quite a lot of stuff, so yeah, but hopefully everything should be fine. So I'm back and we are going to do actually quite a big task today. So let's jump in. So first things first, what I have done previous episode is this. The problem with this setup is pretty much that it doesn't work as expected. Well, it works as expected, but it doesn't work perfectly as I would like to. Reason is it has a limited, this low voltage chest buffer has a limited storage. So what I was going to actually do is I was going to change it to replace at least that one chest buffer with super buffer. That's why I made these two machines on top, the Advanced Forming Press 2 and Advanced Assembling Machine 2. Because if we will look up the recipe for a super buffer, let's go back to, not here, this, again as always, testing stuff. So if we will look at the super buffer, it's just a LV machine hull with a conveyor module, but it requires data orb. And to make a data orb, you need assembler with data control circuits and engraved chips. Engraved chips just fine inside a precision laser engraver, but the data control circuit requires processor boards. And to make the processor board, it needs empty processor board. And to get the empty one, this is the thing, we need polytetrafluoroethylene plates. So we need actually to do quite a lot of processing for just getting this done. The polytetrafluoroethylene is pretty much the same as the polyethylene plates or sheets, but polyethylene is used in low voltage, medium voltage, and a little bit in high voltage. Well, also high voltage, I guess it's everything in there, maybe few pieces. And then in extreme voltage is where it changes from polyethylene to Teflon. Yeah, I'm going to call it Teflon because it's horrible name, horrible word, polytetrafluoroethylene. So yeah, so I can't do this, so we need to get the polytetra thingy done. And to make that, well, we need to make quite a huge oil processing setup. If you read on forums, on InfiTech 2 forums, you probably saw the screenshot I posted there, so that was from the testing, and I'm actually going to give you a glimpse on how is it made and what is it doing. But first things first, we need to get that multi-block machine, yeah, which is in the, well, pretty much the base of all that stuff. And the thing is called oil cracking machine. So let's get the oil cracker, and it's this oil cracking unit. It's fairly simple, just some copper nickel coils, electric pumps, high voltage machine hull, and two advanced circuits, so that's pretty much fine. So let's just quickly craft it off camera. Okay, that's done. So oil cracking unit is done. Now what I want to do actually is I want to take a few pieces of paper. Okay, I want a leather to make a book, and also I want ink sac. I have pretty much nicely everything inside here, see? And what I want to do is I want to liquefy the ink sac into the ink. I want to get the integrated circuit out from the basic assembly machine. So let's wait for it to process, there we go. And now if I will put oil cracking unit and an empty book inside the assembling machine, it will give me a guidebook. It will not consume the oil cracking unit machine, so you can do it how many times you want, like this. And that's pretty much how every single guide book for GregTech machine is made. You can also see the recipes in here. It will show every single guidebook, so you can see, for example, the implosion compressor is a book with implosion compressor will give you guide implosion compressor. In current version, in the 3.1, some of the books are not craftable. For example, the oil cracking one or pyrolyze oven, because they are not in game, so they are not craftable. So yeah, this is the book. And this is the oil cracking unit. So this is how it looks. So it's, you can easily see it's 3, 5, and 3 tall. And this is how you kinda make it. Yeah. So there you go. If you have no idea how to read this, which sometimes it's really hard, well, this is the thing to go. So what we will need, we need to make outer walls from clean stainless steel. We need input hatch, output hatch, controller, another input hatch, maintenance, energy, and some copper nickel coils. So let's craft it. I'm going to not craft it on camera because it's a lot. And I'll meet ya probably in the oil room, so meet ya there. Okay guys, so I have everything. I'm here in the room. Let's eat a little bit of delighted meal. I'm running low. I need to get it done. Few pieces, so yeah. And let's build that. So I also grabbed the turbo diesel generator from the energy room, what I have downstairs, where I am putting the nitro diesel, because I need power in here to power up the oil cracking unit. So I'm going to use high voltage because it requires actually high voltage. And also high voltage is good, on the other hand, for really spreading the power out, because we will have loads of machines here. There is a chance that this room will not be enough, so I can fortunately easily expand to the left or to the right if needs be. So let's get placing it down. So let's see. I am going to just shove a few pieces in here what I don't need yet. Like this. Alright. There we go. So I should have exactly enough, hopefully. So let's also get the book. So I'm showing you how is it done in the book. So first things first, here. Outer walls, left and right outer walls on the sides are made from 8 clean stainless steel casings. Left wall must have input hatch in the middle front, and right wall must have output hatch in the middle front. So left and right. This is going to be middle, so it's 3 in the middle and on the left. So let's do 1, 2, 3 here. So this is the left side. And 1, 2, 3, this is the right side. Okay, so let's just make the casing like this, out walls, and input hatch, output hatch. I chosen the medium voltage ones because they have bigger capacity. Okay, so that's this done. Step 1. Step 2 is a middle ring, which is a controller ring. It needs to have a controller, front middle, 1 input hatch, 1 maintenance hatch, and 1 energy hatch. The rest is made from, I guess I should type get in rest made from clean stainless steel casings. So I was thinking, and I'm going to have a power input on the bottom. So I'm going just to place the hatch like this, rotate it down. I will have a maintenance hatch. Well, I will have this input hatch here, oil cracking unit on top of it, maintenance in here. And as I said, rest is going to be this, like so. And it requires to be hollow middle. And last is these 16 copper nickel coil blocks. If you will look up into the guidebook, you can see they are in between of controller rings and outer walls. They are made from 8 copper nickel coils with hollow middle. So let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. It should form really awesome. So now we need, as always, do the maintenance. And what is great about this book? Maintenance. So this is pretty much universal, and you can also see here what the problem is and what you need to fix it with. So if you are struggling and you don't want to carry all the things when just one piece is broken, then you can just read here For example, platings are dented, you need hammer, etc. etc. Okay, so let's get soft hammer, universal spade, screwdriver, soldering iron, and a wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And I of course forgot to take the soldering iron wire, so let's get it inside the system. I have one last one, yeah. Alright, so find soldering iron wire. That's required for the soldering iron to work. Okay, so let's open up the maintenance edge and soldering iron, soft hammer, hard hammer, spade, screwdriver, and a wrench. Everything is fixed, so we can start it up. Of course we can't because we don't have power. So let's go downstairs and let's get the power in. Let's get also a pickaxe. Oh, okay, I need to go. Oh, what? I need to go a little bit further in. Oh, I need to go to the left. Okay, my bad. There we go. HV energy hatch. So let's clear this area. Like so. Let's put it like this. Oh, what the? Okay. A little graphical glitch happens. Yeah. Alright, so I'm also going to clear this because I will need it. Need the place. And I should turn on the magnet mode off. Sorry about that. I know, I'm cheating. So, now with the MV energy hatch, I need to put in the power. So let's take the power thingies from the chest. And since I'm going to need also other machines to be run on the power, I'm going to not place the battery buffer directly next to it. I might consider also upgrading it from 4 slots to 9 slots, but that's going to happen at other time. And I'm going to place it down here, because I will run wires like this. Like here, and wires over here. Or something like that. So let's rotate it up. Let's put the diesel gen next to it. And let's get the fluid supplier. And I don't think I have enough of those unrouted ones, so let's see how I'm going to do this. I guess I will just go right in the floor. Like this. And this, okay. Oops. I set right in the floor. So, like that. Okay, I need a few more unrouted ones, so let's get them. Do I have any remaining, or were there the last ones? Unrouted. Oh, I have still got them out, so let's get 20. Oh, I have them all inside my AMI system. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'm back, so let's run this like that. I should have already the basic logistic pipe in place. Good. So now I can just configure this guy to supply, let's do it this way, nitro diesel. Boom, boom. And let's just say 3000 or 5. Yeah, let's say 5. So I should get the nitro diesel, yeah, right away. There we go. And let's also put the batteries in. There I'm using just the sodium ones because I don't have enough lithium. So yeah. But it should be getting power. Good. Is it? Yes, nice. So let's clean up my inventory. There we go. And now I also need a cable to connect there, so I forgot to take it. So let's just really do quick jump there and back. So let's plug it in. It should be fine. It should not do any harm. I am interested if it will connect to the diesel gen. It will not. It should not, but I just, yeah. So let's do this and this. Okay. So now the pyrolyzed oven, the oil cracking unit should have enough juice to run. So how this guy actually works? It needs to be supplied with either light fuel or heavy fuel. These are only two currently types of fluids which can the oil cracking unit process. And what it will give you cracked versions, which can be made into other stuff a little bit more in an efficient way than I have said this. Getting sulfuric naphtha, and then I was cleaning the sulfuric naphtha with the hydrogen to get normal naphtha in here. So this is pretty much, yeah, this is fine. This is efficient setup, I must say. Yeah, it is. But with this, I need not only sulfuric naphtha or naphtha, I also need LPG. And well, it's maybe a bit too much, unnecessary, just, yeah, but whatever, I just want to have fun. So let's actually see what is required for making the polytetrafluoroethylene. I typed it right. So you need to get a fluid version, and the fluid version is made inside a chemical reactor with 3 naphtha, 1 fluorine. So these two are not a problem to get, right? Naphtha is just going to be processed from the... Actually, I am not going to process it from the sulfuric naphtha, but I'm going to process it from cracked light fuel. I think it's more efficient. And fluorine we are just getting randomly. I will need to find a good source of fluorine to make this work. And also we need epichlorohydrin. To make this, we need carbon, which is fine. We have carbon over there, right? And so let's just get back to the recipes. And chlorine, which we have in the tanks, and LPG. Unfortunately, or maybe, well, it's by design, you can't use pneumatic craft LPG, so don't try it, it will not work. And to get the GregTech version of the LPG, you need to get LPG cell and centrifuge refinery gas. To get refinery gas, we need to distill cracked light fuel. From 100 we will get 25. Of course, you can also distill cracked heavy fuel for 100 to 5, or you can use a chemical reaction, yeah, with hydrogen. 8,000 natural gas into 8,000 refinery gas, but you can't create natural gas. You need to find it. So yeah, that's why am I doing it with the cracker. Oh yeah, you can also use sulfuric gas. What, really? Does it? Okay. So sulfuric gas can be made inside the distillery, and since I'm going to use normal oil, it will give me from 50 just 15. So yeah. Of course, we could use a destination tower, which would be the best, but I don't have the polytetrafluoroethylene to make the destination tower. So I was talking about this for quite a while. Yeah, and looking at actually the time, yeah, we are at 20 minutes already. Yay. Okay, but well, everything should be fine, everything should be doable. I will probably not make it like run today, or well, for me today, but I will try to fit it in the episode, so yeah. If I will say hello everyone again, it's well, it will be probably another day. But I will try to fit it in one episode if I will spread it out across few real life days. How are you doing? It's good. Oh yeah, and also with this, we will also kinda be able to use a little bit more efficient way of getting this work. Yeah. So, what we need. Let me do a little bit of calculation what we need and I will be right back. Okay, so we need quite a lot of machines, so I'm just deciding to if I should just speed craft through it or, well, I mean, what I will do for the editing, if I will just skip or speed craft, because there is 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13 machines. It's probably a little bit overkill, yeah, 13 machines, but I could lower it by 2, maybe by 3, but I'm not going to try to redo what I already just done and figured that it works. So let's do it. So what machines we need? I need fluid canners, distilleries, electrolyzers, chemical reactors, and 1 centrifuge for the byproduct. So yeah, quite a lot of machines to be built. So I'm going to craft it and I will meet you back in the oil room. If not back in the oil room, that's because it's another day and I forgot what I already said. So I'll meet you, well, somewhere. Okay, so I think I should have everything pretty much ready in here. Let's put also these 2 in. And so let's put it together. So this will be split into 2 parts, like not the build, but well, this. So one part is going to be here and second one is going to be here. This area will be where we will be producing the sulfuric light fuel and well, eventually the light fuel, which we will put into the input hatch, and in here we will get the second thing, which is the cracked light fuel. Also, I will have, well, let's just start building and we will worry about the power at some other point. So what we need, I need a basic chemical reactor, 1. I will need 1 advanced electrolyzer and 1 normal. Just clear up this. Then I will need a fluid canner and actually 1 more chemical reactor for the byproduct of the sulfuric acid. So this is the left side, I would say. Yeah. So the basic chemical reactor will go here because, as I said, we are getting the light fuel, and to get a light fuel, let's just do this. Fuel. To get a normal light fuel, you need to use a chemical reactor with hydrogen in it, and of course the sulfuric light fuel. Okay, I will also need 1 distillery, just the basic one is going to be enough, and he is going to be sitting on the bottom in here. This is the place where I will be putting in the oil, making it into the sulfuric, and then the sulfuric will go up, fluid out, into the chemical reactor, and from chemical reactor it will go to the right side into the oil cracker. Well, it will get cracked. Okay, so that's pretty much simple. Now we need to make sure to get the items needed. So as you remember, the items needed in here are empty cell and hydrogen. So we need to care about the hydrogen generation, for which I have advanced electrolyzer and basic electrolyzer. So the advanced electrolyzer, I will have him probably in here. This is medium voltage, so he will be in here. I will transform this to the lower voltage. So yeah, I forgot. Yeah, let me get quickly my drill because I forgot it. And my pickaxe broke. And I'm not in the mood of making a new pickaxe. I will do because I like using pickaxes more than drills. So let's just clear this up. go. And once I'm at it, also this one. Okay, so let me get the medium voltage transformer. Is it? High voltage into medium voltage. Yes, please. So he will be sitting right in here. And he will be transforming the high voltage into medium voltage, which I will have this electrolyzer sitting in here. Should be fine, no explosions should happen. Alright, so let's see, where is, this is the phase, or is this the phase? Actually, let's break it down and let's place it this way, so I have the phase on this side. Alright, so this is the electrolyzer which will be making me, if I will backtrack the recipe for the hydrogen, I'm going to use electrolyzers, and it's not this one. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Electrolyzed water cell. So this electrolyzer will be making these. As you can see, normally it takes 24 seconds, but because I'm using the medium voltage one, it will be only 12 seconds. And if this will be still too slow, I can just upgrade it to even a higher tier of electrolyzer. Cool. And the second electrolyzer will be on top of it, like this. And of course I will run power in here, like in the column. And let's actually place down the low voltage transformer, because he is required in here as well. So low voltage transformer should be like this. Let's just make sure he is facing this way, and I can easily just have now the cables running here. Let's rotate these two, because I will need, well, for this I want the output to go up into this electrolyzer. So item output, there we go. He will also need to get the these water cells, but that's something else I will do. This is where this basic fluid canner will come in play. Alright, so that's this. So we are making this, and we are making the hydrogen. Yes, we are making hydrogen. Reason why I, by the way, have the basic electrolyzer in here is because if you look for the hydrogen, and it should be somewhat around this place, it just takes 1 second, so there is no point on upgrading this. And we will get 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. Awesome. So now let's work out the water. And the water I'm going to have actually on here, because, oh, actually it doesn't matter where I will, really doesn't. So I will have it in here, and I will have the second, or actually no, let's do it this way. So fluid canner and basic chemical reactor for the excess hydrogen sulfide, which we'll be making into the sulfuric acid and do all this stuff. And a reason why I have the fluid canner here, and not here, and pump it directly down to this electrolyzer, which actually I can't because I would need to pump it in here, so whatever. Never mind me, never mind. Okay, so this is all pretty much set up to work. Yeah, so that's the machine placement. I will do wiring and piping. As you can see, I will use logistic pipes for this, and a little bit of applied energy sticks as well. So this is this side. Okay, now let's go to the other side, which will be, as you can see, a little bit more complex. Okay, so I will need, I flippin' don't remember. Oh yeah, I will need a distillery. So we will need to distill the correct fuel, and the distillery will go, actually I can put it like this. Hey. And then I will need the, what I will get? I will get, need to remember. I will get not sulfuric light fuel, not sulfuric naphtha, come on. Okay, I'm using cracked fuel, and I'm making naphtha. Yeah, so I'm making naphtha. And yeah. It's so confusing, just believe me. Yes, maybe you will go and say, hey, there is a really much more simpler way to do this. Here, look at this. And if you will, I will appreciate it, and yeah. But this is how I do it, this is how I learned it. So we are getting naphtha, and we can use the naphtha for two things. First thing is actually we can get the polyethylene with tiny pile of titanium and 16 oxygen cell. Remember, we are making the 16 oxygen cells right behind me, so this is a good place for another chemical reactor. It's going to take 32 seconds to process, so I'm going just to reuse the basic one, so because I don't need it to run really fast, and this guy will be sitting down here. Like so. And actually what I want to do with this guy is I want him to face the wall like this, so I have pretty much all three sides available to me, and I will just get done this. And this is really not what I wanted to do. I had no idea that Range can dismantle a chest. But actually, I think I heard some of you guys on the forums about this, so yeah. Okay, happens, yeah, right? Yeah, right. So where are my pressurized fluid conduits? And I'm going to use the fluid conduit like this. Again, I could pull it down, but the reason why am I not doing it is the second fluid canner is going to be on top. And let's do this, and actually let's rotate this guy as well to face the wall. This is not the wall, well, it's the right facing, but there we go. So I can again have access to all the sides. I don't need access to the front. And I will now set this guy to extract, and this will be insert and insert. Cool. Okay. So we are now making the polyethylene here, so I don't need to care about it anymore. And now up to this part where we are getting actually the it's a horrible word. Naphtha cells. Okay, these are used in chemical reactor. 3 naphtha cells plus 1 fluorine equals epichlorohydrin, which we need to get. So I need to put there chemical reactor, and this is the high voltage reactor, needs to be there. So let's just grab him, it's this guy, and I'm going to have him right underneath here because, well, because I have the high voltage running in here. So this guy will be sitting this is horrible. Rotations. I think this could work, right? Are you facing? Yeah, you're facing the wall. Brilliant. And I will have the cable running here. Let's also prepare the holes for this. Let me grab some plates to cover the stuff up. Okay, and as always, using rubber sheets to cover up the machines themselves. So let's first cover this up because I don't want to, well, it will not harm anything, but just for the sake of pretties. And let's also cover this chemical reactor from the bottom. Okay. Now let's grab the other 2 transformers. Okay. And do I have anything medium voltage in here actually? Oh, I do. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Let me get a spade. Let's see what I can do about that. Because, as you can see, I have a second, I have a distillery. And also one more advanced chemical reactor. So I need actually to power this with high voltage. You know what, guys, let me figure out how I want to place this. And I'll be right back.